Hi everyone, I'm doing my video today. I know it's 6:38 p.m. and I'm about to go for a walk, and I don't particularly want to do this video right now, but I've made a commitment to myself to do the videos as often as I can. And if that means every day, that means every day. So it looks like California is going to go into kind of a lockdown. They're going to pull the emergency brake, and which is great. Actually, in my opinion, it's great because really people dying of this virus is unnecessary, especially when there's so much PPE around. It's really unnecessary for people to catch this virus and die. I think that people can certainly protect themselves, but of course, not everyone's going to be able to protect themselves. I'm aware. And who knows, maybe I'll get it eventually if I haven't gotten it already. But I am pleased that government's taking a stand and doing its best to help protect people, protect people's lives, protect families, and protect communities. And I'll be doing my best to protect my community the best I can by wearing my PPE and making sure that I don't take any unnecessary trips or go out and do stuff that I don't have to do. So, yeah. In fact, speaking of going out and doing stuff, I'm going to go for a walk around the neighborhood right about now. And this morning I had a really great workout. And man, let me tell you, great stuff. Really enjoying working out these days. I had a personal record on 2 exercises. I've just become so strong these days. Also glad that I get to work out outside, that I can work out outside. I went swimming yesterday at an outdoor swimming pool, and that was nice. And certainly going to go out for a walk today. I think I'm coming to the realization that maybe I'll just see. I've been having a problem running lately, running outdoors with my knee. My left knee's been giving me some trouble, particularly when I run for like over an hour. My knee starts giving me problems. There's pain, inflammation. I don't know where it comes from. I think it might have to do with the uneven surfaces that I sometimes run on. So anyway, I'm thinking, oh man, if we're gonna be shutting down, um, here's the thing. I love to run on treadmills, but treadmills are typically inside gyms and not outside. So I guess what I'm going to be doing is not running on a treadmill in the foreseeable future because I just don't have a place to put a treadmill in my home. At least I guess I could sort of make that happen, but boy, I just don't. You know what? Now that I think about it, I guess I could put a treadmill outside on our porch. Oh my gosh, that just sounds like such a hard thing to do. Let me tell you, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to run using an outdoor elliptical machine. Outdoor elliptical machine, and that's what I'll do. I'll just do elliptical for an hour. Or I'll do elliptical for however long it takes for me to burn 500 calories. So I think that's what my standard's going to be. If I can burn 500 calories on the elliptical, I think it's okay. I mean, it's already mid-November. We'll have the vaccine in December sometime, the corona vaccine in December, and so that's just a month away. And then I probably will be able to get my arm under that needle, within 3 months, I'm guessing, of the vaccine coming out. So that means I might likely have a vaccine, I'm guessing, in March if things work out. And that's okay. I think it's perfectly okay for me to just forego running and use the elliptical instead of the treadmill, at least for these 3-4 months. while the corona is running rampant. It's safer that way, and I just can't find any outdoor venues to run in that I really like that are soft. I have looked around for tracks, circle tracks, like the running tracks at UCSB and at the local community college. I looked around at tracks here at local high schools, but they all seem to be closed. So I'm sort of at a loss. I was thinking for a moment about just running along the beach, but who wants to run along the beach the times that I get to run, which quite often are in the evening. It's like 7 o'clock p.m. and I get to run, and I don't want to be running out in the cold and in the dark near the water at the beach. No way, Jose. I'd rather just run outside at the gym. I have thought about another idea, and that is getting another gym membership. Yes, a second gym membership. Maybe there are gyms around Santa Barbara that have outdoor treadmills. So that's what I'm thinking. Maybe there is a gym, and maybe I'll just join that gym. The thing is, in order to shop around for a gym, I've got to actually go to different gyms and shop around, and I'm not sure I even want to do that. Not with COVID running as rampant as it's running right now. So, like I said, I've already tried to brainstorm my way through this, but I think I'm just going to run on the elliptical and try to burn 500 calories. Now, running used to be I used to really be interested in running for a couple of reasons. Number one, my back, because I remember I had back pain for a long, long time, and it was running that cured it. But here's the thing. I actually do heavy workouts now with weights, pulling, dumbbells and barbells up and doing all kinds of pull-ups and things. And so what I'm thinking now is that all that back work's just going to pay off. I'm just going to do elliptical and weights, and that's just going to have to be enough to protect my back from any more back pain. So I'm thinking that's probably a good strategy. So one thing I'm doing right now is I'm actually gaining a lot of muscle mass now. I'm really strong compared to where I was just a year ago. But I'm also gaining some extra weight, some body fat. Not a lot. I tried to keep it below 10% body fat, and now I'm edging toward 12% body fat. I still weigh under 150 pounds. I'm only 5'7". But still, man, I think I'm gonna. Here's the problem with me. I tend to eat a lot. I really enjoy eating. And I'm actually very okay with cutting my calories. I love to calorie count myself, but it's sort of hard to calorie count in a setting when you're in sort of a couple relationship. So I don't know how to pull that off, really. It's easy to calorie count when you're single, but it's kind of harder to do it when you're in a coupled in a relationship. So I don't know how diet's going to affect things, but anyway, well, the good thing about my diet right now is that it's not causing me any problems with, say, too much glucose in the mornings. It's not causing problems with high blood pressure or anything like that, so that's good. So I guess we'll allow myself to gain a little bit of weight here and gain some muscle in the process. And I know it's possible to gain muscle without gaining additional fat, but it's just not probable. Quite often when people gain muscle, they gain fat at the same time. And it just is the way of the world, I guess. Unless you're really strict and you have the ability to really specify what your calories are. So anyway, I guess that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to allow myself to gain a little bit of weight. Probably not too much, because here's the thing. I actually do a lot of cardio. Like I'm about to go for a walk. I'm going to go for a walk for an hour. I'll probably burn about 250 calories during that walk, maybe even, approximately 300 calories. Yesterday I swam, not for very long. I only swam about 20 lengths of the pool, maybe 25 lengths of the pool. But I do like to run. Like last week, I ran for an hour and a half. I don't know. I'm too. I actually last week I ran for an hour one day, and 30 minutes for the next day. But like you heard me talk and communicate to myself recently, what I'm going to be doing is just I'll be hitting the elliptical now. Now here's the thing about the elliptical. While I appreciate the elliptical because my perceived exertions are quite low, maybe that's really the real sort of the best part of the elliptical, and that is perceived exertion is really low. But I'm afraid I might be losing some of my my VO2 max. I know, but not a lot. I actually don't run very fast. So, yeah. Now, as you can tell, I'm sort of moving between a lot of different subjects right now, and I'm kind of not making any sense. Anyway. So let's see. What have I been doing lately? I've been trying to eat a protein-centric diet, and I've also been trying to drink a lot of water. And I have some headphones coming in the mail later on today. Actually, I think those headphones have already been delivered, so I'm pretty excited to receive those headphones soon. And in fact, I'm just going to go to the mailbox right now and check out those headphones. I just my previous two headphones are kind of not functioning right, and I think I just need to toss them both. There's a point at which headphones just stop working. They're not made with the finest engineering principles in mind, and sometimes they break. They basically break after about a year or so. I'm sure it's probably they break by design. I'm sure you could make a pair of headphones that would last 50 years, but I guess some companies just don't choose to do that. Anyway, I'll be looking forward to getting these headphones and using them. By the way, I just got some new some new goggles, swimming goggles. I got some cool rainbow colored swimming goggles, and then they've got they're tinted in the front so that when I go swimming outdoors, the sun doesn't the glare doesn't get into my eyes and bother me. I think that's going to work out okay for me. Anyway, I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. I'm going to suggest, I already have suggested a Zoom Thanksgiving for my family. And so far it's receiving some pretty good I'm receiving some pretty good feedback about that. I think that's kind of a no-brainer, and so I'm looking forward to seeing everybody again, which reminds me, I really should be calling my family members a little more often than I am. I have a tendency to easily fall into just living my own life, and I need to reach out. In many respects, I'm an extrovert, but I'm also an introvert. I can easily move between extroverted and introverted. I have no trouble being either one. Although, let me tell you, being an extrovert takes more energy. And because of COVID, I've sort of been, two things have really been creating my introverted tendencies lately. First of all, being coupled, I think, makes it easier to be an introvert. And also, this coronavirus lockdown thing also has made it easier for me to be an introvert. And I can easily fall into this introverted way of living. I actually kind of like it. Well, anyway, that's it for now. Talk to you later. Bye bye.